Here's your First Warn Weather Forecast First, sponsored by Anderson Collision Center. Visit driveanderson.com.
Well, following our rain chances that we had last night, things have now cleared out once we headed toward the afternoon today, all behind yesterday's cold front. That's now cleared a lot of those thunderstorms down to our south and to our east, leaving us underneath a lot more sunshine today, which has allowed our temperatures to warm pretty nicely, getting up well into the 80s and even close to 90 degrees in a few spots. We now sit at 88 in Rockford, as well as up in Janesville, 85 in Rochelle, and in DeKalb, as well as Freeport, 89, the current temperature in Sterling. Through the rest of the evening tonight, those temperatures will drop from the 80s down through the 70s and even into the upper 50s for those overnight lows underneath continued clear skies. Our next rain chance moves in as we head into the second half of our weekend. I'll time out how long that rain will stick around and how much rain we might be able to see coming up in your most trusted forecast a little later.
Right now at 5, new details on Rockford's latest murder. Authorities released the name of the victim and the suspect.
Plus, a workforce program visits Rock Valley College, the construction jobs needed to help the community.
And the official start of fall just 2 days away. State line farmers get ready for harvest season.
Live from WTVO 17, this is Eyewitness News at 5.
Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Wendell Edwards. Thank you for being here. Tonight, the Winnebago County Coroner releases the name of the Beloit woman shot and killed on Rockton Avenue.
They have confirmed the victim's 26-year-old Justice Golden. Wednesday night, just after 7, police responded to the shooting between Vernon and Young Streets. There they found Golden with multiple gunshot wounds. She was taken to a local hospital where she later died. 29-year-old Demond Curry has been identified as a suspect. He's currently not in police custody and is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. If you have any information on his whereabouts, contact Rockford Police.
And Rockford Police are also searching for a separate suspect tonight. 33-year-old Mondrelis Leach has multiple outstanding warrants. Those warrants include arson, domestic battery, and assault. If you have any information about Leach, contact Crime Stoppers.
Rockford officials are investigating after a fire at an apartment complex. The blaze broke out at Beacon Hill Apartments after 11 last night. It took about 20 minutes to put the flames out. The fire caused damage to one apartment with water damage to 2 additional units. All of those residents in the 3 apartments have been relocated to other units. The Rockford Fire Department's reporting around $20,000 in damage. No word yet on what caused the fire. The Boone County Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's help in finding a missing person. 17-year-old Eleanor Brown was last seen Tuesday night around 9. She's 5'1" with blonde hair and blue eyes with piercings in both ears and both nostrils. If you have any information, contact the Boone County Sheriff's Office.
More changes are coming for the Auburn and Main Roundabout. Starting Monday, the city is removing the traffic control barriers at the intersection. Now, those barriers mark where the road goes down from 2 lanes to 1. Removing the barriers will make it easier for emergency vehicles to get through, especially when that intersection is backed up and busy. In the 3 months since a reduction to 1 lane, reports say the roundabout has seen 50% fewer accidents and no injuries. The city of Rockford will continue to monitor the intersection for accidents and traffic congestion.
Illinois Tollway showcasing its construction workers program today at Rock Valley College by highlighting the benefits it brings to the community.
Eyewitness News reporter Rhiann Wild learned more about it. Rhiann, what brought them our way?
Well, Mimi, Wendell, Construction Works takes employees through job training, job placement assistance, and access to construction companies across northern Illinois. This program helps train candidates to be ready to work in heavy highway and related construction industries in various positions, such as operators, carpenters, and electricians. Since the program launched, officials say 460 members have entered a trade union and nearly 500 have been hired by construction contractors. Today's open house was one of 4 they'll have throughout the state, letting each community learn its benefits.
It's a great opportunity for people who don't really want to go back to college and start over and do school all over again. It's a great quick program that you could get into to get the certifications that you need to get into a union.
Next month, another employment opportunity. The Department of Transportation will be hiring for its winter seasonal employment, which runs October 16th through April 15th of each year. Wendell.
Rhiann, thank you. Amazon is closing one of its first fulfillment centers. It opened in Illinois. The company says it will not be renewing the lease for its center located on Goose Island. That's a neighborhood within Chicago. More than 200 Employees are set to receive layoff notices that will be effective November 13th. Amazon says those workers, though, will have the option to relocate to other nearby sites. This includes the Amazon warehouse that just opened in Humboldt Park nearly a year ago.
This Sunday is the first official day of fall, and that means farmers are getting ready for the harvest season.
Eyewitness News reporter Blake Dietz went to learn more today. Dave, you talked to some farmers, and would this lack of rain impact crops?
Yeah, it's looking like it, Wendell. Mimi, I spoke to a couple farmers today, one getting their corn ready and another just beginning to harvest soybeans. Both say the recent drought conditions have altered their expectations. In Rockton, farmer Kevin Shedd is waiting for the perfect conditions to harvest his corn. He compares the season to the Super Bowl, and while the weather has him a bit worried, he says it's still the best time of year.
We get paid once a year. If you're a corn and bean farmer, you get paid once a year. And that's when this all is taken to market. So we, for the last 6 months, 8 months, a year, have been spending money. We finally are able to reap what we've been working on, what we've been sowing for a year.
Now I'll have more from Kevin and a State Line soybean farmer on how they expect their harvests to end up. That's all coming up at 6. Mimi.
All right, thanks, Blake. Today, the city of Belvedere gathered for ceremonies as delegates of its 2 sister cities visit the state line. Belvedere sisters with cities in both France and Germany. They've been partnered for 36 years and 25 years, respectively. The day started was filled with signs, including a proclamation at City Hall, unveiling of a commemorative bench, and murals and music. Belvedere says they're hoping to add a 3rd sister city soon due to the positive impact on the community.
This summer we had 2 young ladies go to France, and on the return they brought 2 young ladies, but their families are now close together, and they are already planning trips abroad and coming here too. That's just not 2 young ladies going back in here. This is a whole family.
The Sister Cities program was founded back in 1958 by President Eisenhower. Still to come, mail-in ballots sent out in 3 different states.
Election season is here with just 46 days until November 5th.
And coming up at 6, a retirement community delivers gifts, how Wesley Willows is helping a local animal shelter.
And our high temperature today fell just 2 degrees shy of a record high. We got to 90 at the Rockford Airport after yesterday's cold front. But we do have other chances for rain coming in for the second half of our weekend. I'll time them out for you coming up in just a few minutes.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team, with Mimi Murphy, Wendell Edwards, Scott Leber, and meteorologist Jordan Wolf.
The 2024 presidential election is heating up. Early in-person voting has started in 3 states.
That comes as some Jewish organizations criticize former President Trump for his latest comments. Perry Russum has the latest on the race.
Ballots are being cast in the 2024 presidential election. Early in-person voting happening now in Virginia, South Dakota, and Minnesota.
Being able to vote early helps me kind of push others to vote early as well.
As voters cast ballots, former President Trump facing criticism over comments he made about Jewish voters and Haitian migrants. Today, the American Jewish Committee pushing back on Trump after he said this last night about possibly losing in November.
So I'm not going to call this as a prediction, but in my opinion, the Jewish people would have a lot to do with a loss.
The AJC issuing a statement that reads in part, setting up anyone to say we lost because of the Jews is outrageous and dangerous.
Good morning, everyone.
On Capitol Hill, the Congressional Haitian Caucus condemning the misinformation about migrants in Springfield, Ohio, amplified by the Trump Vance ticket.
What Donald Trump is doing right now is playing a dangerous game of divide and conquer.
Trump with a rally tomorrow in North Carolina. Vice President Kamala Harris on the campaign trail today.
Georgia, this election right here is a fight for the future. It is a fight for the future. And it is a fight for freedom.
Today, a major last-minute rule change in Georgia. The Republican-led election board now requiring all ballots to be hand-counted. There are concerns the change could lead to a delay in certifying the results. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
A ceremony at the Pentagon today to mark National POW-MIA Recognition Day.
The country's top military leaders gathered to honor those who've been prisoners of war and those who remain unaccounted for. Army Black Hawk helicopters flew overhead in the missing man formation. More than 81,000 service members remain missing and unaccounted for in all of America's past military conflicts. Here in the state line, some scattered areas finally saw a little rain overnight.
A little. Meteorologist Jordan Wolf will let us know when the showers might be a little bit more widespread. His full forecast is next.
Now, your first warned weather forecast from meteorologist Jordan Wolf.
A few scattered spots in the state line saw some much needed rainfall from the thunderstorms that rolled through mainly after midnight, but many in the state line still didn't see much at all. Our extremes ranged from nothing at the Rockford Airport to over 2 inches of rain from one of our weather watchers in northern Stevenson County from some of the slower moving storms up that way. 0.61 inches of rain in Rochelle, just under 1/4 inch in DeKalb, and 0.37 inches of rain up in Monroe, Wisconsin. But all those storms, along with that cold front now clearing down to our south and to our east, providing us underneath now clearer skies. And that's what we see with our Mercy Health SkyTrack camera overlooking Beloit, Wisconsin. One thing that we also can see is that our leaves are beginning to change colors, indicating that fall is just around the corner. Now, it did not feel anything like fall despite yesterday's cold front, as our temperatures today still made their way well into the 80s. We made it actually to 90 in Rockford. We're now sitting at 88 there, 85 in Rochelle and in DeKalb, as well as in Freeport. 84 degrees in Monroe, as well as 88 up in Janesville. Our weather watcher Terry out in Genoa reporting a temperature of 88 degrees along with a dew point of 57. Winds out of the northwest around 7 miles per hour, and showing you the sporadic examples of those scattered storms. He only recorded 0.10 or 0.1 inches of rain from just last night. Now, the clearing skies we have into today, allowing for pretty fabulous weather once again for our Friday night football games. Clear skies most of the night, temperatures dropping from the mid and upper 70s by the time games kick off to around 71 degrees by the time we get closer to 9 p.m. and closer to 10. That will start us off tomorrow underneath a bit of a cooler day. We are only up to around 59 degrees for early tomorrow morning, but for the afternoon and evening, temperatures warm, getting back up to 90 for that afternoon high underneath gradually increasing clouds, and our next chances for rain moving in late tomorrow night. This is all associated with a pair of upper level weather systems that we'll continue to track heading into the weekend. The first of which sitting well to our north by Sunday afternoon. That will bring us our initial warm front and cold front during the day on Saturday and Saturday evening, bringing us our initial line of showers and thunderstorms. Better chances for widespread rain come in as we head into Sunday and Monday, with this secondary low pressure system sitting back up to the south and to the west. A lot of these stronger winds indicated here by these shaded streamlines show us where that energy transfer is going. And we see a lot of that energy building up with that second weather system almost passing directly overhead. That indicates better forcing in the atmosphere, which will allow for our better and more widespread rain chances. Going to Futurecast now to see how things may play out. There's our initial line coming in for Saturday. I think this is a little bit early for those Saturday afternoon evening storms, but better chances roll in late Saturday evening going into the overnight hours with that pair of fronts along that first system. The second system, with better forcing and therefore more widespread showers, rolls in by the early parts of Sunday morning, potentially lasting into the afternoon with our better chance for some more widespread rain. Although there is a little bit of a sharper cutoff with some drier air just to the north that we may need to keep an eye on, that may cut into some of those rain totals just off to our north of the areas in the state line. Now, one thing that weather system will do is also bring in much cooler air, as we're down from 90 degrees on Saturday to 71 for Sunday, a drop of nearly 20 degrees for those afternoon highs. Overnight lows not quite as significant, but we are still down into the 50s for many of those overnight lows. Afternoon highs settling in the 70s for most of the week ahead.
Thank you, Jordan.
Scott's in next with sports.
He'll join us live from Belvedere's North's Milk Brown Stadium to explain why the fans there could be in for another night of a high school football thriller.
Now sports with sports director Scott Lever.
We're ready for a big Nick 10 football matchup here tonight at Milt Brown Stadium at Belvedere North High School. The Blue Thunder will host the Boylan Titans in our overtime game of the week. There are currently 3 undefeated teams left in the Nick 10. These are 2 of them. The other one is the Hononegah Indians. Now, the last 2 years when these 2 schools met on the football field, they staged 2 dramatic games. Both were decided in the final seconds. Last year's went to double overtime. The Titans won that game. The Blue Thunder won 2 years ago on a late field goal. The Blue Thunder are happy to be 3-0 at this point now, but they are not necessarily happy with how they played. They were terrific in a blowout win at Guilford in Week 1, but they were a little sloppy the last 2 weeks against Freeport and East. Here's head coach Jeff Beck's take on how his guys have played.
You know, I thought we opened up with a really nice game against Guilford, and the last 2 weeks, I feel like we've played okay. But you know, I haven't seen quite as much growth and progress as we would have hoped. But you know, we've been telling our kids, you know, we are where we want to be. We're 3-0.
Boylan is in a similar situation. Yeah, the Titans are 3-0, but they just squeaked by Freeport and Jefferson. Their defense has been excellent, but the offense has not been clicking. The run game hasn't taken off, and the Titans are inexperienced at quarterback. They played 3 guys there. Dominic Cacciatore, a sophomore. He's had the most success passing so far. Senior Owen Scandroli hasn't sparked the offense, and junior Jaden Williams, a late transfer from Rockford Christian, has been learning the offense. Perhaps he will get more snaps. I asked Coach Cacciatore if he thinks he'll be rotating those guys all season, or if he hopes one of them will nail down the starting job.
I'd like to think at some point one of these guys is going to take over, but we'll work with 2, we'll work with 3 until one of them is ready to take over. And I wish I had a crystal ball to let me know when that's going to be. I wish I could tell those guys when it's going to be. I don't know that they know. And again, perhaps it'll have to do with the teams we're playing and the defenses we're seeing.
And the Boylan offense could have difficulty getting on track here tonight because Belvedere North has one of the best defenses in the Nick 10. Well, there are just 2 more Nick 10 games that will be played tonight. Belvedere will play at East. Auburn and Freeport, they're going to play tomorrow. Guilford at Hononegah, a key game there off the top. Belvedere at East. Auburn and Freeport playing tomorrow. And then Harlem and Jefferson, they, of course, played last night with the Huskies winning that shootout. Here's some more key games we'll be following closely. Sycamore at Rochelle in a battle of 3-0 teams. Morrison at Dupac. Forston at EPC is a key NUIC game from both those teams. Byron takes its show on the road to North Boone, and Dixon plays at Genoa Kingston. The overtime team will have it all covered tonight on OT on Fox 39, live following the Illini-Nebraska College game on Fox. That game starts at 7 o'clock. That's sports from Belvedere North. We'll be right back.
Well, fortunately, some parts of the state line got in on a little rain last night, but Rockford didn't record any?
It was really hit and miss.
Yeah.
The Rockford Airport, nothing at all, but one of our weather watchers in northern Stevenson County got over 2 inches of rain in his rain gauge. So it just goes to show the nature of these scattered thunderstorms and really how hard it is to predict exactly where those cells are going to go, especially multiple hours in advance. But the good news is that we have our next chance at more widespread rain once we head into the second half of our weekend. Clear skies here on the First Warn Interactive Radar from Rockford Glass & More. That'll allow our temperatures to fall pretty close to the 60-degree mark overnight. Another dry afternoon tomorrow. We're back up close to 90 degrees. A chance for some more scattered thunderstorms late Saturday, or widespread rain for Sunday, and a cooler week ahead down in the 70s.
Thank you, Jordan.
And thanks for joining us. We'll see you at 6.